Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And a chance! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kupchu. Now it's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Neatly clipped into space.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pull it.
Xavi. Mohamed Salah.
Aimed beyond the defence.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Seedorf has created one goal already. Now it's Torres. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. And it's Nagatomo. Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with. And it was...
Chance! It's hit the upright. Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Chance for a shot! Now who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Torres. Rice. Nagatomo gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Here's Nagatomo. And it's Nagatomo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Fernando Torres. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Can he get away here? Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there.
Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salah. Now it's Mbappe.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. Ball played for Nesta. Tries to play it through. And it's Rice. Rice.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
Mbappe. Bullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. This is promising. Bullet. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Vietnam are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. There's the start of the second half. Knocks it into space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's their second corner of the game. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game.
And the shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And this is Torres.
And the shot!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Played into space. That's been slipped through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great defending, strong and determined.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Shoots! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Pirlo. Bale. Oh, that's superb. He's played it back. Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. That's a super give and go. Mohamed Salah. Oh, they can break here. Good ball over the top. And he thumps it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Nedved. Good ball, good take.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Torres chasing after it. Maldini. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
18,
choosing to make the
Mbappe.
first change.
Number 19, Mohamed Salah. Number 9,
Pirlo.
Fernando Torres. Coming on the field.
Now, can they get him away?
Number 11,
Now, that's well seen too.
Vinicius Junior. Number 20,
Serginho.
Yamal.
Great
Number
vision.
12,
Now it's Vinicius
Van
Junior.
Basten.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Pirlo running with the ball. Pedri. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No way through. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Over to the left. Fired deep towards the back post.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Look at the space here. They're urging him to shoot. And this is Roberto. Oh, what a mistake. He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's tidy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello everybody, and this is
Vietnam,
a quick reminder to
leave
let
it
you know
late,
that you'll be able
but
to
in the
catch
end,
today's
it
match
was
broadcast
great.
live on
Well,
your
I just
club
think that...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's intervened well there. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be, well...
I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Haaland. And it's Nagatomo. And he skips past his man, and he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Haaland. Yamal, not the most accurate pass.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Nedved picks it up out wide. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Great vision. And it's been played through. And the finish!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for a runner, floated through. And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Kokchu is short. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this is Nedved. Decent chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Torres.
Turan
Goes back to front.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nagatomo.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here!
And it's Xavi.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. So, third corner of the game. Quality ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's forced to go back. Kukcu. Now it's Torres. He's looking wide.
2 added minutes.
Time
has
and
been
again they are
indicated.
repelled.
Turan.
Played with speed from back to front. Xavi, given the lift of his goal. Nedved, played back. And this is Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent
Please turn your
45 minutes of
attention to the
football.
screen
Plenty
for
of signs that
information
both
provided by
managers
the
can
local
take
police.
a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the action is back underway. Vietnam
Carrying a 1-goal lead.
It's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. Elects to cross. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Serginho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Tries to play it through. Still just a single goal between the sides. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland. And it's Nagatomo. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution.
Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it's...
Torres! Cleared without complication. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nagatomo hurtling down that right flank. And this is Pirlo. Tries a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice, can he get on the end of this? Pirlo. And it's Nagatomo. Played towards the other side. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
It's Pirlo! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely from him. He's played it long. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Fernando Torres. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nagatomo just eases him off the ball. It'll be a throw-in. No way through there.
Has been indicated.
Pedri. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kupchu. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. Hullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. Abiati looking to stare down to unsettle. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nesta. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Pirlo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.